Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to talk about the Olight Seeker 4. So this is their new release, I believe, for the month of December. And it came at a very good time because I'm deep diving into flashlights. And mostly buying custom lights, but I'm enjoying all lights, and I'm trying to experience more lights that have more throwy lights, spotlight type things. And this happens to be one of those. I have the Seeker 4 Pro, I believe. That's the one I reviewed in the past that has, I believe, 4 emitters and has a ton of flood. I'm not sure what the distance is on that one, but this is essentially a single emitter, but it can throw up to 400 meters, which is incredible. It also sports up to 3,100 lumens on turbo. Now that turbo is only going to last for, I think, 2.5 minutes. Then it's going to kick down to about 800 lumens, I think. And that'll last, actually have the information right here, so I might as well give you the correct information. Where is it? Where are you? So right here, it'll tell you. So 3,100 lumens, it's 100% at 2.5 minutes. After that, it drops to 26%, which by my math is somewhere around 800 lumens. And that'll be another 2 hours. And then it'll drop to 19%, which, I don't know, what's that, like 500 lumens, something like that. You get another 30 minutes on that. All right, and then on high, it's 1,200 lumens, 16 minutes. That drops down to 600 lumens for 190 minutes. Then drops down to 300 lumens for 50 minutes. If you just go right to 300 lumens, you'll get 8 hours and 50 minutes of runtime. And low, 50 lumens, you'll get 53 hours. And moonlight, 5 lumens, you'll get 15 days of runtime. It has 40,260 candela, can throw 400 meters, is 1.5 meter drop resistant, IPX8 resistant, and there you go. All right, so I just wanted to hit you with specs real quick. It's a decent size flashlight. I mean, this is not a pocket flashlight. This is not something you're going to want to carry as far as I'm concerned. This is something I would keep by the back door, in the drawer, in the garage, in a car, in situations like that, for when you need to find something at long range and light it up. It does have this cool system for charging. You just rotate that guy back there, so it's protected when you don't need it, and then when you do, you just pop it over. Pretty cool. This does not have any magnetic charging or anything like that. It is rocking a single 21700 cell, 5,000 milliamp hours, 3.6 volt, and this is obviously an Olight proprietary battery system. So you can't just slap in any 21700, I believe. Although this does charge via USB-C, not their magnetic system, but it does have this ring here, so I think it's still gonna be proprietary. I did throw this into my battery charger, into the tray, and it worked. So you don't have to charge it in here. I'm not sure what they recommend exactly. It looks like they recommend you just, spin this around, charge it, close it up. When you do go to charge it, you will see a red light here. And when that is fully charged, it will be blue. Now, the indicator light, there's 3 of them for your battery. And I'm just trying to find that here because it tells you exactly what the colors mean. And I can't remember every color of everything that's going on here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Damn it, why can't I find that? Basically, there was like a blue, a green, a red. Look, here's battery indicator. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There's a warranty. There's a lot of information on here. Ah, here. So green is 60 or above. Orange is 10 to 60. Red is 5 to 10. And blink red is shit. You better charge that sucker. So turn it on. You see how it's green there? If it was less than 60%, or yeah, less than 60, it would be orange. Red, you get it. All right, I just wanted to point that out. Sorry. The modes and everything are very, very similar to what you see on other Olights. You're going to have a hold down for moonlight. So you hold down, you're going to get moonlight. Hold down again. Now you're going to go to low, medium, and high. Okay? Then we're back to low, medium, high. There you go. But if you turn off and hold down, you'll get moonlight, which is different than low. If that makes sense. All right. Then you can double tap for turbo. And you're going to get that blast. I mean, I can feel the heat right here. So that's impressive. You do have a strobe warning. Triple click. You're going to get a strobe. That's your only option for strobe. There's no SOS or anything like that. So yeah, moonlight, low, medium, high, and turbo. It does have memory, but if you turn it off on turbo, it'll come back on high. But it'll only memorize high for 1 minute, and then after that, it'll kick it on medium instead. So just trying to preserve battery or preserve accidental blinding, basically. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how that works. You can lock it out. So if you hold down for 2 seconds, that locks it. Now we're locked. See, it's red there. Can't do anything. Hold down for a second, and it will come back on. One cool thing I found out on this is it has a timer built in. So you can actually set this to turn off after 3 minutes or 9 minutes. So if I tested this, if you double tap and hold, it'll blink once. So now there's a 3-minute timer on this. And after 3 minutes, it'll just turn off. If you double tap and hold again, it'll blink twice. Now it's got a 9-minute timer going. So I'll hold down, I'll do 3. So in 3 minutes, this will turn off. We'll see. It's about to hit the 8-minute mark on the video. By the 11-minute mark, it should turn off. And I don't know if that will be affected by me changing modes or anything like that, so we'll see. But I'll try not to turn it off. That's pretty much the functionality of the light. It's very simple. It's very basic. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything here. You can see the instructions are very simple. You just, pull out the tab. There's how you charge, on, off, charging, lock out, unlock. I showed you that. Turbo, I showed you. Brightness level, strobe, timer. And then you have normal mode and moonlight mode. We talked about this. And that's pretty much it on this flashlight. It's a very simple flashlight, but that's good, for something like this where you really just want it to illuminate things at a long distance. Not, it doesn't need to be overly complicated, because for me, this is something I'm not going to use all the time. When it comes to a light like this is my CWF Peanut. It's nice that I can program this to do a bunch of different things, right? Like I can change that light from blue to red to green. I can change how many brightness levels I have. I can check battery. I can do all these different things with the UI in here. This is still not very complicated, but it's much more complicated than this is. But this is something I carry every day, right? Not necessarily this light, but potentially somebody's buying this to carry it every day. This is an EDC light. This does not have a pocket clip, right? This is not meant for everyday carry. Maybe it's meant for, work carry for somebody. But point is, this is something you want to be able to pick up and just have it work. You just want to pick it up. Okay, what do I do? Well, I tap. Okay, I tap, and then how do I change modes? I hold down, and then it'll cycle modes, right? How do I get to turbo? Double click. That's almost universal at this point, right? How do I get to moonlight? I just hold down from off. Like these simple things that are basically universal at this point on not just Olights, but flashlights. I like that on a light like this. You know, I want it to be simple so that in a year from now, when I do actually have to use it or whatever, I know how. And I'm not going to be like, oh, how do I, you know, get to turbo? I got to, you know, triple click and stick my finger up the, you know, I don't want to have to do that. So anyway, you get the point. And I'm just rambling so that we can get through this 3 minutes. We're about to hit it here. I'm going to go outside and I'm definitely going to be testing this guy for you. There you go. Cut off. So that was 3 minutes. I'm going to take this outside. I'm going to try to take it to the park where I have more space. And I'm going to try to find a clear night, get out there and really torch some shit because I have this Woobin X1 monster that I need to test as well. And the Secret 4. I'm really excited for this because it's got 400 meters of throw. I really want to check out their Javelot Pro. I haven't had a chance to check that out yet. I'd be stoked to check one of those out just to see, you know, how far these things throw. That was the reason I bought this Malkoff here to just experience that throw. But so far, I've been a little underwhelmed by this. But I think it's just been the weather being very foggy. But I mean, if you look at this is supposed to throw 400 meters. And if we look at it, so you can see there's a ton of spill around it, right? Not just that hot spot that is seriously hot, but that's on high, right? So let's put this guy on. So you're going to see the way that spills out as we stretch out. Much more significant on this one. Hotspot might not be that much. Yeah, you can see as I back out here to about the same range. We're still pinpointing a little more than we are on this one. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think this guy maybe has 200 meters in it, where this one says it has 400. This is on high. Let's try turbo real quick. Yeah. I mean, that's impressive. So, again, I'm indoors. I'm just sitting here, you know, showing you on a mat. We need to get outside and we need to actually use this thing so that we can see what it can do. No amount of me talking is going to show you. So I'm hoping I'm able to do it on camera. We'll see. It's a new thing for me to try to show throw like that. Usually I'm just doing EDC lights where it's like, woo, it's bright, cool. You know? So let me know what you guys think. I'll wrap it up with that outdoor video. You could pick this up from Olight. They always have a sale every month. I have a link down below. You can use that. It does help the channel. You can use my code LeftyEDC on any non-sale items or during their non-sale periods. But if you use the links, it does help the channel. But, you know, I'm just really excited to try new lights right now. I'll admit that, you know, it was cool to just check out, you know, new stuff every month and whatever. But now I'm like nerding out on the flashlights a little bit. By the way, they did list the CCT on here at 5,500 to 6,500K, which is interesting that there's a 1,000 difference there, unless I'm misunderstanding something. CRI is at 70, which seems low considering, right? I think I've heard 90 is like ideal, so I don't know if that's bad or what. And then it's cool white on the light, so it's not like a warm light. It does sort of seem to have a little bit of a greenish tint But I could be mistaken. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I got to get it outside. But I just wanted to throw that info in there because I know some people really like that. I don't know what the LED is. I don't know what the I don't know what the emitter is. It's not listed on here. And this is well before the drop or the sale, so I don't actually think I have that info. The box is right here. So we have 400 meters, 3100 lumens, powerful light, 5000 mAh. There's bezel information. There's the drop downs, everything I was telling you. Oh, it is 800. Haha, I'm good at math. I was off by 100 on this one. I said 500. It was 600. Bastards. There's your candela, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it doesn't tell you the emitter. Maybe they use a standard kind of thing you guys know. Please let me know in the comments. Any information that I did not disclose here because I didn't know or I'm an idiot, please leave it down there. I'm always interested to learn more and everything. Please know that I am not an expert. It doesn't look like the head twists off. Looks like if you wanted to take this apart, you would have to twist it up here at the crenulated bezel, which that is crenulated, so you can place it like this and see that it's on and go, oh, I left my light on. But yeah. All right, I'm going to shut up. Testing video coming up here at the end. Let me know what you think. I love you guys. Use the link down below if you pick one of these up. And hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will catch you later. Here, and I'm hanging out with the Olight Seeker 4. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a testing segment on this guy. So let's get started. We're going to start up on Moonlight here. This is on Moonlight mode. And you can see right off the bat, it's got a very concentrated hotspot. We knew that was going to happen. This is a spotlight thrower type light. It does get up to 3100 lumens on high, which is pretty incredible. We're on turbo. So just as a gauge, I'm using that soccer goal over to the right, and I'm using the trees over on the left. We're about 50 yards from the soccer goal, maybe 100, 125, 150, I don't know, from those trees. This thing's supposed to reach 400 meters, so we should be blowing up those trees when we get there. This is just Moonlight. I can barely see it in person. I can see it up to about 35 feet out. You guys are getting a better look at it. So let's cycle up. And let me just see where I was at. Okay, so here's low. So again, not much brighter than that Moonlight. It's not quite reaching that soccer goal. I can kind of bounce it off, but I'm not getting much and definitely not reaching those trees. So let's move it up to a medium. Now we are definitely doing a little better. We can see that goal pretty well. The trees, I'm actually hitting the trees a little bit there. You see those? Hopefully you can see that. It's not as bright as it is on camera, but I'll come up top here. I think it's a better angle when I do this. Hold it up above. But still pretty good there. Let's cycle this guy up. All right, now we're cooking here. I mean, I could see that goal like, I mean, it's very, very good. And those trees are lit up like daylight over there. I mean, this is impressive. Keeping an eye out here. I'm in a park that's technically closed all winter. I feel like the cops are gonna show up and I gotta explain I'm a YouTuber. But anyway, there's those lights. Let me try to get through this. One more. Nope, so that was high. This right here is high. But it did a good job on high. Let's hit it on turbo real quick. And holy moly, look at that. You get 2.5 minutes on this, which is pretty impressive. Hold that up above. I mean, you can see it's not even the clearest night right now. I can see the stars, so it's definitely not terrible like the other night. This is very, very bright. I mean, I could see all the way over to another goal I never even saw before over there. So definitely pretty impressive here. Let me cycle this guy back down. Here is low, and we're hitting this playground a little bit here just to get a view of it. and definitely does a good job on low. And medium, it's very good, and then high we're gonna do really well. But again, you get that spotlight effect, you know. There's my truck. So low, medium, high. Not even gonna hit turbo, so I don't want to cause panic here. But yeah, this thing is pretty impressive. So there you go. That is the Olight Seeker 4. Let me know what you guys think. I might just quickly do a little walk. I'll walk away and I'll cycle through from a little bit of a distance so you guys can get an idea. Maybe I'll try to go this way so I'm not going right into lights. Coming back in on moonlight here, but that was, I gotta say, from behind the camera, just standing there doing what I'm doing, it doesn't feel as impressive. But when I'm out in the field looking around, just focused on that, this is very, very cool. So there you go, guys. That's the Olight Seeker 4. I'll put a link down below. You guys know the deal. They're gonna have a sale and all that good stuff. Use my link, it helps the channel, but totally up to you guys. And I love you all. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.